we're gonna unveil this piece in a couple seconds. So okay, it's here. We'll just work this, Brian. So we're gonna take a couple seconds and unveil this piece, but I want to start out. You know, we got this piece covered up, and you know, all week long we've been teasing everybody with the history of unveiling this new piece. What I want to say before we unveil the piece is that I'm always honored to be here and have this opportunity to stand here, particularly as mayor, and represent the city and certainly all the progress that's been made. But let me tell you something that doesn't need unveiling and is not a secret, and that is that we have a fantastic team here. And the team really deserves the credit for everything that you're seeing here on Main Street. I'm happy to be joined by my cousin, also Michael Lombardo, councilman, who's here with us. And Councilman Bangs, standing in the back there, who's been a longtime councilman in the city. Everybody's rowing the boat in the right direction. We've got Mary Koptevich and Jolene Lizecki running the art walk. These people volunteer and they really step up and they put their heart and soul into things. And just because they're volunteers doesn't mean they write off the seriousness. They show up and they do a job, as you can see. There's a lot of stress that's involved in getting ready for these events, and without cooperation from all branches of the city, we wouldn't really be able to do these things. I'm really also excited because this unveiling of this piece, and there will be many more pieces over the next couple months in art season, really are sort of a kickoff for a new sort of group that's, well, not really new, it's been about a year, but our art council has gotten together. And the mission really of the art council is really to make all this make sense, and to really start to categorize, you know, what we have. We've got quite a great collection here in the city, and we have some members that I'm joined and honored to be joined with here tonight from the art council. And I want to thank them for doing the good work that they've done already. They've raised some funds. It looks like we're going to be purchasing another piece soon. We've got about 6 or 7 more pieces we're going to deploy. Next month, we're going to actually break out a piece that we've done in partnership with the library and Pittson Pink, which is a piece called Book of Love that Maria Levrone, who previously ran the gallery and works downstairs, fabricating. It really is an awesome, powerful piece. So next month, we're going to make our way up next to the library, next to the Cutthroat Center, to talk about that. Before I want to unveil the piece, the other part of it is that you can't have progress without partnership. We've been really fortunate to have great elected officials on the local level, the county level, and the state level, and our federal level. And tonight, we're joined by a good friend who's done great things, not only for the city of Pittson, but Northeast PA. So I'd ask if Congressman Matt Cartwright would come forward and just make a few remarks.
How about another round of applause for your great mayor, Mayor Lombardo. I also want to give a shout out to Pittson Arts Council President Judy Greenwald and Vice President Brian Matievich. And Jolene and Mary have already been recognized. Congratulations to you for the great work. And also Bob Price, where are you? Oh, cover with me. Archimist Bob Price. Well, I want to say, I'm a proud member in Congress of the Congressional Arts Council, and I want to tell you, that's kind of a cool, the Arts Caucus is the most bipartisan caucus in the United States Congress. It's a place where Democrats and Republicans work together because arts rises above partisanship, doesn't it? Arts is there to invigorate us and inspire us and remind us of the human beings that we are and not just the political beings that we are. And I want to tell you, we just concluded the 2018 Congressional Arts Contest, which is something where we reach out to artists in high school, and they compete with each other to come up with the top winning entry from each congressional district. So every one of the 435 congressional districts has a winner every year in the Congressional Arts Contest. And what do you think we do with these things? We hang them on the wall in Washington, and it's in the Cannon Tunnel. Now, if you've ever been to Washington, you know that the Cannon Tunnel is not something under a bridge someplace. This is the most traveled piece of real estate by members of Congress and their staff in Washington. We walk by these pieces of art multiple times every day, and rather than look at each other, we look at the artwork on the wall, and that does invigorate us and inspire us, and it's something to be proud of. And in fact, all last year, I'm proud to tell you, it was a resident of Pittson who was the winner that we had up on the wall, and this year we have a new winner that who drew a beautiful painting of a Lenape Indian, which we used to have those around here. And so I'm here to say congratulations on this wonderful event. I'm trying to take credit for the good weather tonight, but congratulations to all of you, and let's keep this going. Thanks, Mayor.
Thanks, Congressman. And, you know, leadership is really about real projects and real things happening on the street. As you stand on and you look at our streetscape, and this is actually one of the older parts, but on our south end of town and soon to be on our north end of town, there have been federal dollars that have passed through us to make those things. So I want to again thank the Congressman and recognize people like him and former Congressman Jaworski, who really helped bring and deliver those dollars here. I'd also like to recognize State Rep Mike Carroll, our Senator John Yachek, and our U.S. Senator Bob Casey for their good work here in the city. You know, for me, it's not what party you're, even though I'm attached to a party, it's not what party you're from, it's really what we get done. And that's what it's all about. So tonight, the unveiling of actually a repurposed and kind of shuffled pieces, not one of our brand new pieces, but we've been reorganizing with the help of the Art Council. So this is a piece that came from Northwestern United States, from the Portland area originally. It's a piece called Courtesies by an artist named Joe Kennenbrew, who I got to know about 20 years ago. And Joe's pieces are actually all through the various places in the city, and there's some really great pieces of Joe's up around the library. They're these winged figures that are very whimsical, and I think they're just uplifting, and they're really congruent with the space that's up and around the library. So tonight, we're giving you Courtesies. I think it makes sense here in this space. We can certainly reflect on the title. I think the beauty of art is that as we look at pieces like this, we can like them and we cannot like them, but I think their title can mean something a little bit different for each of us. So tonight, I give you Courtesies by Joe Kennenbrew. I want to say is that, you know, our public works department, you see our police department here, they do real things every day that really matter in the lives of the people that live in this city. You know, we've come through a pretty brutal winter. Our public works department got very little rest all through the winter. None of us are perfect, but my cousin Michael says it the best. I think we all come to work every day and we try to do the best job that we can possibly do. And in the end, I hope we're judged on those efforts. So this piece, I think, is a good partnership with everybody. Working with the Art Council, what you'll eventually see is hopefully at some point real soon, a placard up here that will describe the medium, which is cast metal that the art has been done in, the year in which we acquired the piece, the year in which it was done, and then there'll be a link to a website that we'll be creating that'll really talk a little bit about, in this case, Joe Kennenbrew. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Please don't miss next month, because I'm telling you, the Book of Love is a spectacular piece that I'm really thrilled. They had to hold me back not unveiling it this time. But, you know, it's like playing Let It Be in the beginning of the concert. We're going to save it for next month. So thank you very much. Everybody enjoy the night. Thank you for coming out.